What's going on, guys? The Offspring. This is the last one that I have from Breakthru Comics, and this is going to be issue number one. I'll have issue number two next, and what I'm not going to be able to do this without kind of spoiling a bit, um, but hey, this is just our opening one, so there are going to be some spoilers, but I'm going to keep as much as I can as vague as I can as far as the details of how we get to things. So with all that said, let's go ahead and just do a quick overview. This is basically a werewolf slash lichen story. Our main protagonist is Riker, and he's down on his luck. Working as a photographer. So to make up for it and kind of make some money, he's working at the docks, and he has an unfortunate encounter that makes him turned into like a werewolf or a lichen, and he's pretty much under the assumption he's just going to die. I don't think he quite realized that what he's doing is turning. And this actually the surprises the attackers, those who made him turn. They were like, I have no idea why he's turning either, and they don't want to hurt their own kind, so they instead decide to take him in, and that's about as much of the story as I'm going to give you. There's a lot more detail in here. There's other characters I'm not adding in, because I'm just trying to give you a little taste of what's what. Uh, so there's not a whole lot that's really standing out as far as like new to this genre, but that's not a bother to me. I like the monster stories as is. Just give me some new and interesting characters, and I'm good and set to go. Riker, I mean, we only got 20 pages to really work with him, but he's interesting enough. I'm kind of curious as to what his life's all about. His friend Camilla, I can't remember off the top of my head what her name is, and that's fine. She doesn't play a huge role right at the moment. I think that she will later on down the road, but at the moment, I'll try to remember her name a bit better for the next time around. There is some crossover that I saw. The Carico that I was first introduced to from Project Angel. That is also here, so it does look like we're trying to have a connecting world here with all these. So interesting to see how that plays out later on down the road. Uh, but going back to the monster stories, I really don't mind them treading on familiar ground and just kind of telling something that's a-okay with me. This again was interesting enough to keep me wanting to continue on. So I'm glad that I have issue two right off the bat. I will say that my biggest gripe so far was the lack of color in the pages. Kind of made some things really difficult for me to kind of tell what was going on in some of the panels. It would certainly benefit from having color added in. I don't know if we were just going for like kind of a horror element here, dealing with werewolves, or if there just wasn't money to fund it. Either way, it really could have benefited from that, because that was my biggest issue, is just not being able to tell what all is going on here. And I will say, again, this is everything that I'm aware of that Breakthru Comics has. This is my favorite of all of it. And that could just be my bias on werewolves. I really like monsters in general. So that could just be my bias. They have some really interesting stories here, but I will say that this is certainly my favorite. And if this does sound appealing to you and you want to check it out, be sure to check out the link in the description, and that'll lead you to where you can find it, who to follow, and all that fun stuff. So, but that is all I have for today, guys. So until next time, take care and God bless.